Hi guys, so unelected bureaucrat Lord David Frost was in the House of Commons a few days ago responding to a question from Lord Adonis. Now, the issue they're talking about here is the single market and Lord Frost's approach to the European Union. Remember that Lord David Frost is now a cabinet minister for Brexit. He's in charge of the relationship between the UK and the EU post-Brexit. And he was asked about the single market. Now, before we get to his response, I just want to remind you of some of the things that Brexiteers said about the single market in the run-up to the referendum in 2016. Now, I don't have the quote here from Michael Gove, but Michael Gove at the time had said that, yes, the UK would leave the single market, but it would still have full access to the single market. Now, he never clarified what access actually meant. I think at the time there was this approach of, we understand the single market is important, but we have to try and sell the idea of leaving it by becoming free. But don't worry, businesses will still be able to access the single market as they are today, back in 2016. And of course that was a lie, or at least a misunderstanding when it came to the single market itself. Now, other Brexiteers, of course, went in the opposite direction and they said, no, we're not going to leave the single market. So I want to quote some of the Brexiteers who said this in the run-up to the referendum. This was Daniel Hannan, member of the European Parliament at the time. He said, absolutely nobody is talking about threatening our place in the single market. Yes. Then we had Owen Paterson, MP, who was a Vote Leave backer. He said only a madman would actually leave the market. Madness indeed. Then we had, of course, Nigel Farage, UKIP leader at the time. He said, wouldn't it be terrible if we were really like Norway and Switzerland? He was talking about having one of those types of models. Really, they're rich, they're happy, they're self-governing. Of course, the UK does not have a deal like Norway or Switzerland. Also, Matthew Elliott, Vote Leave chief executive. Remember, these are not people on the street. These are the people who convinced the public to vote for Brexit. He said the Norway option, the EEA option, I think it might be initially attractive for some business people. And then finally, we have increasingly the Norway option looks the best for the UK. And this is from Aaron Banks, Leave.eu founder, and of course, huge donor to the likes of Nigel Farage. So let's hear how Lord Frost responded to the issue of the single market.
Lord Adonis.
My Lords, can I join in welcoming the Noble Lord to the House very warmly? Does he accept that behind this trade crisis in Northern Ireland is his own hostility to the European Union, because it has taken Britain out of the customs union and the single market and therefore necessitated these trade controls? Is he aware that Margaret Thatcher, who largely created the single market, said, and I quote, "How we meet the challenges of the single market will be a major factor, perhaps the major factor, in our competitive position in European and world markets into the 21st century. Getting it right needs a partnership between government and business." My Lords, does the Noble Lord agree with Lady Thatcher?
Yeah.
I thank the Noble Lord for his question. We developed a model of Brexit and implemented it on the back of the election victory in December 2019, which
In December 2019?
is about leaving the customs union and the single market.
So, in 2019, we formulated a concept of Brexit that was leaving the single market and the customs union. Not 2016. So this actually flies in the face of what Brexiteers are saying. No, we knew what we were voting for in 2016. Now, David Frost may have misspoken here. I don't think so, because he referred to the election. He didn't refer to the referendum. He said in 2019. So leaving the single market and the customs union was not part of the referendum. It was something that came after. So when Brexiteers and leading Brexiteers say, yes, we voted to leave the single market, then David Frost here is telling them something else.
And we believe that the United Kingdom will benefit from control of its own laws, of its trade policy, of its own money.
When? He's in charge of this and he's saying, yeah, we will benefit. Shouldn't it be we are benefiting? Not we will benefit. Why is it always, when it comes to Brexit, something will happen in the future? Something is great, the great sunlit uplands are beyond the horizon. Brexit has taken place. Boris Johnson's Get Brexit Done has been completed. Shouldn't you be using the present tense, not the future tense, when things will get better? I understand most of the Brexiteers will respond and say, yes, but this is just the new, we have to adjust. Yes, but how long do you have to adjust for? Jacob Rees-Mogg was talking about 50 years. How long is this adjustment period? When are things going to get better? I think there should be robust questioning of both David Frost and Boris Johnson as to when will things get better. Keir Starmer should be asking this question in Parliament. Yes, the fishing industry is destroyed at the moment. Trade is down 40%. When is it going to get better? And if Boris Johnson responds with, yes, well, you have to believe in it, and we're putting our arms around business, and we're investing hundreds of millions of pounds into unelected bureaucrats, we're investing billions of pounds into new infrastructure. The question must always be, when will we see the benefits of Brexit? When will businesses improve? When will businesses turn the corner? When will we start to see people being re-employed again? When will we see businesses stop moving their work, their industry abroad in order to continue to trade? When will that stop? Can we have a date, please? Because you promised the public, you convinced the public to vote for this. You said everything will be better. When is it going to happen?
And of the benefits that that situation will give us. So we would like a constructive relationship with the European Union in future, and I personally...
We want a constructive relationship with the European Union in the future. Why is it always in the future? Why is it always in future we want to have this? Soon we want to do that. When will people wake up and realise they were conned? The likes of Nigel Farage and Boris Johnson and Michael Gove lied to the public. And they're continuing to convince the public to accept the concept that, don't worry, you're suffering at the moment, but the sunlit uplands are just beyond the horizon. Just be patient. When will it actually arrive, David? When will these good times be here? I wish somebody would ask him that question. Once again, Brexiteers lied to the public. They convinced them that the single market was not something to be concerned about. And even if it was the case of leaving the single market, as Michael Gove had said, we will still have access to it. But he never clarified what access actually meant. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?